paced the length of their small living room, her heart beating in rhythm with her thoughts. Her father, a man of few words but deep wisdom, sat quietly in his usual chair, observing her with a curious gaze. The silence between them was thick, almost tangible, as if the room itself was holding its breath. Adesua. Her father finally broke the silence, his voice calm but carrying an undertone of something she couldn't quite place. I've noticed a change in you lately. There's a glow about you, one that can only be brought by love. Adesua's heart skipped a beat, but she maintained her composure. Daddy, what are you talking about? He smiled, a knowing smile that sent a shiver down her spine. I'm aware of your little secret, Adesua. Your secret love. With the prince of our land. The words hung in the air like a lightning bolt. Adesua's eyes widened, but she quickly recovered, her lips curving into a teasing smile. The prince, she asked, tilting her head slightly. Who is this prince you speak of, father? I don't know any prince. Her father leaned forward, his eyes narrowing as if searching her soul. Okay, if you insist, he said, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Perhaps he's not a prince in your eyes. But let's be honest, Adesua. We both know you're talking about Noza, that young, charming man from the town center. Adesua's breath caught in her throat. Father, how did you find out? She tried to sound casual, but her voice betrayed her. I was going to tell you when I was sure he was serious enough about his marriage proposal. Her father's gaze softened. So, it's true then. You love him. A smile tugged at the corners of Adesua's lips as she nodded. Yes, father. He's a very humble man. He may not be rich, but he's kind, respectful, and I think I'm in love with him. Her father sighed, a sound that was both relief and something deeper. My dear daughter, there's something you must know. That young man you're talking about, Noza, he paused, letting the weight of his words sink in. He is, in fact, Prince Noza, the heir apparent to the throne of this kingdom. Adesua froze, her mind racing to make sense of the words. What? No, that can't be. Noza never mentioned anything about being a prince. Her father nodded solemnly. It's true. The king himself was here in our compound not long ago, though he was disguised. I caught him watching you from the orange tree over there. Adesua's eyes darted to the window, to the orange tree that stood proudly in their yard, its branches swaying gently in the evening breeze. The king confirmed to me that his son, Prince Noza, has expressed his intention to marry you. He wishes for you to be the future queen of our land. Adesua felt the world spin around her. Noza, a prince. The man she thought she knew so well was the heir to the throne. It was too much to take in all at once. But father, she stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. Why didn't he tell me? Why did he hide this from me? Perhaps he wanted you to love him for who he is, not for his title or wealth, her father suggested gently. And now, my dear, the question is, what will you do? Adesua's mind was a whirlwind of emotions. Shock, confusion, love. But amid the storm, one thing became clear to her. She had to confront Noza, to hear the truth from his own lips. With a resolve she hadn't felt before, Adesua looked her father in the eye. I'll go to him, father. I'll go to him and his family. I need to know the truth. And if his love is real, I'll stand by him, prince or not. Her father smiled, pride shining in his eyes. That's my girl. Go, and may your heart lead you to the truth. Adesua turned to leave, her heart pounding in her chest. Each step she took out of the door filled with anticipation and uncertainty. The future was a mystery. But one thing was certain. was about to change forever.